my beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very different and special video for you guys, and it's on this makeup. I did try recording this video with me talking to you guys straight from the camera, but for some reason I don't know what happened to the audio that it just got messed up and it just sounded like this. So instead, I'm going to be doing for you guys a tutorial with a voiceover, letting you guys know all the first impressions. I feel like it worked out at the end because I get to tell you guys in detail what I think about the products. So anyways, basically the whole video is about me using new products and letting you guys know about them. So if you guys are interested in watching, then just keep on watching. Starting out with the primer, I'm going to be using this one from LA Splash. It's their eye primer, and me personally, I've never used anything from LA Splash before, so this is completely new to me. And honestly, I really fell in love with the eye primer. It becomes really tacky, making sure to hold on to any eyeshadow that you're going to be applying on to stay on put throughout the whole entire day. So I really love that, in that it was easy to blend it out. Now for my shadows, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Peach palette, and I'm going to be using this light shade to set all over my entire lid. The shadows of this palette are so beautiful, and obviously they blend like a dream. You have no trouble playing with them or anything. The only thing I do want to say about the palette is that I do wish that it had a darker brown matte. Instead of having lots of dark shimmer eyeshadows, I just feel like if it had that really dark brown eyeshadow in there, it would make the huge difference with the palette. But nonetheless, I really love it for an everyday thing, and if you want to add a pop of color, it's also beautiful. I did add a brown shade, as you guys saw, on my crease, and then for my lid color, I decided to go with this pink shade that kind of looks pinkish and peach at the same time. I thought it would be more unique, but at the end it turned out great because I feel like this shade is something that everyone would love for an everyday thing. Like I said, it's not too strong of a color, but it's very beautiful that it still makes your eyes stand out, and I love it. But yeah, so then after that, I just made sure that everything was well blended out, and then after that I'm gonna add or mix two shades to make a darker color. So I'm going to be mixing these two right here, and that's how I got, you know, the dark brown eyeshadow that I wanted. But yeah, like I said, I just feel like if I had that dark brown eyeshadow in there, it would make a huge difference, and for me it would be like the perfect palette. But I mean, I made it work, so that's all that counts. But yeah, so I'm just applying those two shades on the outer part of my eye to kind of create this little cat eye effect, because I am going to be doing a very dramatic wing liner. So yeah, I'm just making sure that it's well blended out, and like you guys can see, I really am not having such a hard time trying to blend this out. Now I'm going to grab a little bit of a makeup remover with a Q-tip and just clean the edge of my eye, and then take the white shadow from the palette and use this as my brow bone highlight, and as well my inner corner highlight, just to make the eyes a little more open or brighter. So yeah, I'm just applying that and then just blending it out with that same brush. Then after that, I'm just going to make sure that everything is well blended out, that way there are no harsh lines whatsoever. And then I'm going to move on to my eyeliner. So for my eyeliner, I'm using this one from Tarte. One is a liquid eyeliner and the other one is a pencil eyeliner. So I'm going to be using the liquid eyeliner one, of course, to do my wing liner. And I have to say that I love how super black it looks. But unfortunately, I didn't like it or fell in love with it as much as I thought I would be, just for the fact that it makes it a little bit hard to apply and kind of gives you like little rough patches. I don't know, I just, whenever an eyeliner does that to me, I just automatically dislike it. But to each their own. If you guys like these type of eyeliners, then by all means, I feel like it's gonna be amazing because it's super black. But like I said, I had to have so much patience with this eyeliner just to make sure that everything looked very smooth. But moving on, I'm going to be using the Tarte mascara from the same line as the eyeliner. And the mascara I definitely fell in love with. I love how right away kind of made my lashes separate very nicely. Now I'm taking again the eyeliner, but the pencil side, and I'm going to be applying this on my waterline and tightline. And again, I didn't like this one because the eyeliner, I had to reapply it so many times for it to show up super black. And yeah, I don't like that. For my lashes, I'm using these new ones from New & Son. They're the Russian Black, and oh my god, I completely fell in love with them because of course they're very fluffy, they're very dramatic and long, and that's how I like my lashes. So if you guys are into these type of lashes, then you guys are definitely gonna love these lashes. For my foundation, I'm using a new one, and this one is from the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. I was kind of a little scared to use it just for the fact that I didn't think it would be that amazing, but oh my god, this foundation is amazing. It stayed matte on me for some reason on my face. Like, I was just so impressed with it. I do like that it's light to medium coverage. It's definitely not a full coverage, because if you do want it to be a full coverage, you have to add like probably like 3 layers for it to cover everything. It feels very lightweight. Anybody that likes this type of foundation for an everyday thing, you're definitely gonna fall in love with it, and I highly recommend it to you guys. Honestly, the reason I fell in love with it is because of how it felt and how it looked after a few hours. It was still matte. So for me, that's everything that I want in a foundation for an everyday thing. So I definitely am going to be using this foundation a lot more in my tutorials. Now for my color correcting, I am using this one from the Urban Decay, the Naked Skin Concealer. You guys already know that Urban Decay concealers are life for me, so I obviously got so excited when they came out with these, and they work just as the same as their concealers, so I definitely recommend them. They really don't crease up like crazy on my under my ugh, why can I talk? Under my eye. But for the actual concealer, I did use the same one as the foundation from Tarte, and I made the mistake of just applying it straight from the tube to my face, not knowing that a little goes a long way. After I started blending it out, that's when I realized I was like, oh my god, I added way too much. Like, what the heck is this, you know? So just keep in mind that if you do want to try this concealer out, just a little goes a long way. But this one unfortunately did crease up on me. So I don't know if I have to use a different powder or what, but it did crease up on me, so that was the only bad thing that I found from it, but other than that, it did an amazing coverage for my under eye. Now to set everything, I'm using this powder from the Estee Edit. It looks blue in the packaging, and it's actually in the color blue, and it looked really weird, but I was so intrigued by it, and I really wanted to try it. And once I applied it, it looked like any other powder, honestly, and it kept me matte. I don't know if it was the powder or the foundation, but both of them together worked amazing, so I'm definitely gonna keep reusing these two babies together. But now for my bronzer, I'm using the new one from Urban Decay in the color Bronzed. I did find that it does look a little bit too orange, and I thought it was a little dark on me, or either I went a little heavy-handed on this, or it's just super pigmented that you need a light hand. But other than that, I'm still kind of working on it to see if I like it or not. It's definitely not like my go-to bronzer or anything like that. So I'm still gonna keep trying it out, and I'll let you guys know down the line, like in the future, in a few weeks, how I feel about it. But for my blush, I am using this one from Too Faced, and I absolutely love the color because it's obviously like a coral peachy color, so it's definitely something that I love, and I love the glow that it right away gives you, so you don't even have to apply a highlighter. But I am going to be using a highlighter for this, and it's a new one, and it's a different brand as well, like that I've never used, and it's from City Color. I'm gonna be using the golden color, but as soon as I applied it, I was like, oh my god, like this applied like crazy all over, and then once I touched it, it just removed itself. Like, it was bad. I didn't like it, and I had to touch up my whole makeup just to fix that. But yeah, I definitely don't recommend it as highlighters. I did go ahead and add the 2 dark brown shadows on my lower lash line, and then I finished it off with a little bit of the same mascara from the Tarte, and I like how it made my lashes look super long, and as well it made it super easy to apply and separate each one individually. It's so beautiful. So like I said, the mascara I'm definitely gonna be using a lot more now because I love that it does that to my lashes. So now moving on, I'm gonna be using this LA Splash liquid lipstick. Like I said, I've never used anything from LA Splash, so I definitely wanted to try out their lippies. This one is in the color Irresistible, which is from the Laura G collection. They do have a very weird smell. I like to smell my makeup. I don't know about you guys, but It does have a kind of weird smell, but other than that, I love the liquid lipstick. This is the Velvet Matte liquid lipstick, so it kind of takes a little bit longer to dry into a liquid lipstick, giving you time that if you mess up, you can still go back and correct it. You know how some liquid lipsticks, it dries right away and then you haven't messed up and you cannot fix it? Well, this one you can, so I do like that because sometimes that happens to me a lot, that I mess up or go out of line and then I want to fix it and then I can't because it already dried up. But anyways, yeah, that is all for my first impressions. I really hope you guys like this type of videos. If you do, don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up so I know that you guys want me to do more of these, or just let me know in the comment section. And also let me know if you guys want me to do more tutorials with a Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I definitely fell in love with that palette, so let me know. But with that, my loves, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye! Mwah!